In this video, I want to show you how to clean up your teacher webpage in case when you go to it for the first time this time you see some changes, because netStartClass did make some changes in the templates that they have. So once you're logged in, and I'm going to start with Montine King's website because I used hers in the intro and I was a little bit surprised when I went to it and saw that she had all of these flashing chalkboards on here. So I'm going to show you how to fix these. Originally, she had one chalkboard in as a piece of clip art, but because of the changes, it has repeated it in each one of her content areas. So I will show you how to fix that. So here in Miss King's netStartClass account, this is her first content area right here. Before I work in this content area, I want to call your attention to the change layout icon up here. The default is this first one where there's an image on the left and then text on the right. And there's several others that you can pick from, but this first one seems to be a nice and really simple one to start with. So we will stay with that particular layout. I want to show you how to move from one content area to the next. This is where she picked the clip art, and originally it was just in her first content area. But as I move to the second content area, it gives me the other information. Let me toggle back here to her second content area, which is right here. The third content area will be the clip art credits. And then the fourth content area, she had a web counter, but that has lost its link. So I'm going to show you how to clean this up. So working here in what's called the content editor, I'm going to go back to content area 1. This is where she has her name and her welcome with her quotation. When I move to content area 2, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this information right here, and I'm going to move it back to content area 1. You will also notice that your area here that you can work in is much bigger. I think in the past it was important for people to break up their information into separate content areas because the editing box was so small, so it was kind of hard to figure out how to do that. But now that it's bigger, you can put all of your information into one. So let me go to content area 3. Oops, it's asking me, do I want to save changes? Yes, to that particular content area since I made some changes. Now I'm going to copy this information, and then I go back to content area 1, and then I can paste it below here. Okay, so now I have all of the information that she had in her individual content areas, with the exception of content area 4 that had the broken link to her web counter. And since that's a broken link, I'm just going to remove that one. It's important to always click right here where it says Save Changes. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these other content areas here because I put everything into content area 1. This information is now up here, this information is here, and I'm going to remove that information. In fact, when I'm in her account, I can click preview to see what it's going to look like now. So this one content area now suffices. It's okay on its own, and I'm just going to remove these. So from the content editor, right here, if I go to content area 2, right here it says add and remove. And what I want to do is I want to remove this content area from this section. So I will click that and I will click apply. And now content area 2 has gone away, and now this, which was content area 3, now has moved up to content area 2. It's a little confusing. And so now I will go and remove this one, and I hit apply. And now what was content area 4 now has moved up into this one, and I'm going to also remove it. And I go and hit apply. And now when I save my changes and I hit preview, now I have one content area with one piece of clip art and all of the content in here. And I think that this looks much better. So if you open your website and you find out that you have repeated versions of clip art, that's how you would take care of that. If you need help, contact me and I will be glad to help you.